Hey guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing our episodes of the X-Files. This is episode 8 of season 1. The last one was a 30-something entrepreneur that had invented a computerized system put into an apartment building that in effect was an AI that turned on a murderous rampage, and they stopped it in the end with one of his virus codes. And the US government was trying to be able to recover what he had done and all the work that he destroyed, trying to stop this thing. And then we got a glimpse of it at the end that it wasn't quite dead. I don't know whether we'll ever go back to that, but I very much doubt it. So we're just going to move straight on to the next episode. This is called Ice. Let's go. Episode 8. Wow. That is in the middle of nowhere.
We're not who we are.
It doesn't help.
It goes no further than this.
Oh! Maybe not. Who? And I'm presuming this is the good guy who's trying to stop whatever's going on. What the hell? Are you making him do that?
This team of scientists made up the Arctic Ice Core project. They were sent to Alaska by the government's Advanced Research Project Agency nearly a year ago to drill into the Arctic ice. Their work was a success, nearly completed. No reports or indications of problems of any kind. So far, nobody's been able to reach the compound because of bad weather. Obviously, they think we're either brilliant or expendable because we've pulled the assignment.
Is it severe isolation distress?
These were top geophysicists. They were trained and screened for this project in every way imaginable, including psychological makeup.
Wow.
The National Weather Service reports a 3-day window to get in and out before the next Arctic storm. Bring your mittens.
But I'm the one flying you.
You're the pilot?
My name's Bear. Planes across the way, provisions are loaded. Grab your gear.
Oh, can we see some credentials?
Wow. I would not want to be there.
Body bags are on the plane. Before we touch anything, we have to thoroughly document the scene.
This is, unexpected for the X-Files for him to be... Oh, shit! That was not going to turn into something, is it? They haven't found this case, they've been assigned it. Which is not normally how it goes.
I'm gonna keep him out for a while.
Look at this. Black nodules, swollen lymph nodes. Symptoms of bubonic plague.
What?
I'll do a blood test.
I hope it ain't that.
This dog, it's got a skin irritation around its neck. Look at this.
Look at this. There's something moving.
From the autopsies, it's clear these men killed one another. There are contusions around the throat areas of 3 men, evidence of strangulation.
Did any of them have the black spots the dog has?
No.
The numbers indicate the topography to be concave. Looks like they were drilling inside a meteor crater.
The presence of ammonium hydroxide in Richter's blood sample.
It's not possible. Ammonia would vaporize at human body temperature.
I checked all the air filtration systems. I found no evidence of any such toxins.
I have. In the ice. Look in the scope.
Unless a foreign object was introduced into that environment.
Tell me that's not a foreign object.
What the fuck is that?
What if that single-celled organism is the larval stage of a larger animal?
Maybe the organism in the ice core somehow got into the men.
Come on, nothing can survive in sub-zero temperatures for 250,000 years.
How do you
That's
know?
how it lives.
Now I say, let's just get the hell out of here.
I agree. can have the bodies sent to a facility where they can make a definitive diagnosis.
If those bodies are infected with an unknown organism, we can't take them back.
There's no reason why we'd be infected. We've taken all the necessary biological safeguards.
The dog did bite Bear.
It jumped Mulder, too!
Hey, look, there's only one way to
For things that you know of.
The doctor eliminates every possibility.
I got hired to fly you up here and fly you back. No one said this might be part of the deal. So the deal
Well, they should have.
over.
We just want to check you out. If we don't find any trace of the parasite or the virus, we'll all go.
Okay, well, it's contained, I think.
This is Agent Mulder. We have a serious biological hazard. Request
Yeah.
air pickup and quarantine procedures. Over. Come in, do a little airfield.
We copy, Agent Mulder. This area is under a heavy storm and no aircraft can get out for the next day.
Very different from any organism, at least that I know of.
Have you figured out how it's transmitted yet?
Exchange of fluids, touch, air, all of the above, I don't know. Hypothalamus releases acetylcholine, which is what produces violent, aggressive behavior.
Oh,
So that might be the connection.
could be.
Everybody that's been infected certainly seems to act aggressively.
Well, a parasite shouldn't want to kill its host.
No, it doesn't kill you until it's extracted. Then it releases a poison.
So you're saying it's possible that the worm makes you want to kill other people, which is maybe what happened to the first team.
If the worm makes people violently aggressive, then why did Richter and Campbell kill themselves?
To stop it
Maybe they did
spreading.
it to save us. Theorists in alternative life designs believe in ammonia-supported life systems on planets with freezing temperatures.
No.
The meteor that crashed here
Right,
a quarter
yeah.
of a million years ago may have carried that type of life to Earth.
What would happen if this got into the population?
It'd be the
A
end.
city the size of New York could be infected within a few days.
Exactly.
We run the risk of becoming Richter and Campbell with guns to our heads.
But if we do kill it now, we may never know how to stop it or anything like it in the future.
Oh man, what you supposed to do?
You know, Bear's infected blood did get on Scully.
Also got on you.
Here comes the paranoia, we always do this.
By extermination, we should take those bodies, worms and all, outside and incinerate them.
Something going on we should know about? Agent Scully, all right?
Yes, I'm fine. It's nothing.
You seem a little bit stressed out. Look, guys, let's face it, we gotta check for spots. And any person or person who has them should be confined.
No one else is acting weirdly, anyway. Trying to figure out how you can be exposed. Who's in the freezer? Oh, crap. He's dead.
It's one of you.
He's lying.
You could have done it, not even known.
No, he said he didn't do
I
it.
don't have any of the symptoms.
Just put the gun down and let Hodge give you a blood test. Mulder!
Oh, fuck.
Get that gun off me.
Mulder, you have to understand!
Put it down!
You put it down first!
Scully!
You gotta be kidding.
Here, I'll be safer than you.
He could be right.
You know, I can't help thinking, Agent Scully, you're the only one with a gun. If you get infected, we don't stand a chance, do we?
That's true.
Okay.
If Mulder is infected, it's not his fault. We can't turn our backs on him now. He needs us to help him. This is AICP calling Doolittle Airfield. Please come in.
He's got a whole bloody team down here. Oh. Look at that.
An individual worm will not tolerate another invading its host.
That's weird.
It does to the invader what it did to humans.
So what do you say? Way to kill it is to introduce another worm into an already infected body?
Seems okay. Could work differently in a human host.
It's just you?
Yes. We found a way to kill it. 2 worms in one host will kill each other.
What if
You give me one worm, you'll infect me.
If that's true, then why didn't you let us inspect you?
I would have, but you pulled a gun on me.
you did?
Now
Very
I don't
quickly.
trust him.
She's not gonna let us give it to him.
I think it's him.
She'll have to if he's infected.
He'll convince her somehow.
Something's gonna happen there. I knew it. I knew it. Oh. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's in her. Oh shit. Never thought of that gun. You know, just take time whenever you got time. Well, now we find out if it works.
All right.
Or if it kills them.
It's all over.
There's still a lot of research to be done on the genetic structure, on its origins.
Wait, Mulder. Don't you know?
Know what?
45 minutes after they evacuated us, they torched the place. You ought to know. They're your people.
It's still there, Scully.
Of course it is. Alright then, that was episode 8. It was sort of similar to The Thing, but in the end, not quite the same. So they say the military came in and torched it. So the military would just have been following out orders from either CDC or the government or whatever. Now, have they just torched the place and that's it, they've incinerated, end of story? Or have they done what we expect them to do in the X-Files, with it being the government, and taken some sort of specimens of it first before they torched it all and moved whatever they've got of it back to the CDC to study? Either way, we're not going to know. As usual. End of case, as far as they're concerned. It was unusual to begin with because it wasn't necessarily classed as an X-File. It wasn't something Mulder picked up on or a case that he found. It was assigned to them. But it turned out to be one. Kind of, really. I mean, the X-Files, you know, paranormal events, extraterrestrial, whatever. This thing is from a crater that crash-landed here. From a meteor that crash-landed here in a crater buried in the ice. So, it's an alien form of life. And like they said, it's still down there. I wonder what that wiped out 200,000 years ago. It clearly didn't wipe out man because of its location, but it could have easily have wiped man out had it have been somewhere less remote, which is why I'm hoping they haven't taken it back to the CDC. But like I said, we won't know. I got it completely wrong. I thought it was the guy. It wasn't. It was the woman. And I had completely missed, the same as everybody else had, with the guns. Scully took both guns, took the clips out of both, threw them outside, and they just had the empty weapons. But she had remembered, or it had remembered, that there was another gun that they'd put in an evidence bag in the drawer that still had the clip in it. How stupid is that? That was majorly overlooked. Was it overlooked? Or was it they were bagging everything up for evidence, ready to take it all back when they first got here until all this crap kicked off? It could just be that. I don't necessarily think that's a mistake on their behalf. Because normally you would not put a gun into evidence with the clip still in it, because it can go off, it can misfire. But they were meant to be just turning up here, finding out what's happened and leaving, and then all this took place. Very unusual that it's something that attacks its own kind. Well, as you said, because it doesn't need to procreate with one another, it likes to be alone. So the fact that it's in the arse of nowhere is probably a good thing, and buried 200,000, how many, what did they say it was, 5 miles down or something? I can't remember what they said now. But that was quite an interesting episode. It set off very similar to the thing and then went in a different direction, which is why at first I thought I was remembering this episode, but I didn't at all. The episode will be available in full for you guys on Patreon and for YouTube channel members who are on the Wolf Pack or higher. If you want to know more about that, you can check the link in the description for Patreon, and if you want to know for watching it from the channel, you can just check the community tab, and you can check when you click on the join, and it will tell you more information there. And that's enough of a self plug for me. I will be back with episode 9 of the X-Files next. Till then, guys, by all means, post your comments down below. Let me know if when you watch this you got the thing sort of rattling around in your head like I did, and that's why I misinterpreted what was going on. And I will see you for the next episode very soon. If you're not already subscribed, mash that subscribe button if you enjoy the X-Files, and I will see you for the next one. Take care.